Welcome to Club Wisdom 8, and our petition has reached 400. It's amazing. We're at 400 people and the comments have reached 151. The comments are interesting. I love reading every single one. I'm really happy. I'm really happy for how this is going. What I think is, if we really want to push this more, we need more people to sign, and we need to share it in different Shining Force communities. We need Shining Force communities to take it on. We need people who are into mobile games to take it on, because this will be a great mobile game. People who like Langrissa, this would be a great game to play as well. If you played Langrissa and Langrissa M, then I think the Langrissa community could benefit a lot from playing this game, you know. So there are lots of communities that could benefit from signing this petition. It wouldn't hurt to have another game out, and especially if it's by a good company. We need a good company to take on this game. You'd be crazy to think that Vespa would let this IP go for free. It's never going to happen. Vespa are definitely going to want to sell it, and they're definitely going to want to make some kind of profit on it. And if not, they're probably going to want to break even. Who knows what they're going to do? But I don't think Sega will give them a refund. So the point being is that we need to make sure the correct person buys it from Vespa. And we really need to push those people to do it. And this petition shows the amount of recognition Shining Force has. So all we need is to reach that 1,000 goal. We just need to reach that goal. Sharing in communities, sharing with people who play similar games, just having anyone who wants to see it. You know, yeah, there have been some good ideas of how this game could otherwise have gone, but you know, Sega have made awful decisions ever since Shining Force 3. Afterwards, we've had rubbish Shining Forces. I'm sorry, but to me, they're not the type of Shining Forces I wanted to play. So for me, I'm not impressed with the Shining Force games. They were just, for example, I think they're rip-offs. You might think this game is a rip-off, but at least I would say it's more closer to Shining Force than the rubbish I've had to play after Shining Force 3. So please keep going with signing your petitions. Please do your best. Put in your names. Get it going. You can be anyone. You can even be a Lighthouse. You can be whatever. You can be whatever you want. I'm Lighthouse, and I'm Lighthouse8@gmail.com. That's me. So may the light be with you. Okay? So yeah. So we are gonna reach. Yeah. So that's it. Done. You don't need to contribute. It's all done. And now I think we've reached 401. Would you? Okay, I'm no longer Lighthouse. I've finished being Lighthouse. So yes, we're on 41%. We need to keep this going. Would you like to be Lighthouse too? Your choice. Please help this petition. It cannot go without you. It cannot continue. Although we're at 400, the numbers could just stop any day. It could stop any day. Although new news about Shining Force is coming out, and the news is exactly the same as 2 weeks ago. The news that Shining Force development has been cancelled. The news still comes out. But, you know, a lot of people aren't surprised by that news. They don't think it's, you know, after Shining Force 3, not the full game not coming out, a lot of people, I think, lost faith in Sega, you know, and then their reaction was that they'll make their own, like, you know, people will get together and they'll translate it themselves and they'll mod the game, etc. So a lot of people got into their own community and made their own bubble and focused on, you know, making the game free for others to play. So I think a lot of people in general might not want to support the mobile game because it's not a proper Shining Force 4 in respect that it's just not a game you can play on the Switch or PlayStation or whatever. It's just it's a mobile game, and that game will come, that game will go. But But there are people who really want to play this game. And if this game comes out, you know, like with Langrissa M, when Langrissa M came out, the remakes of Langrissa 1 and 2 were made. And, you know, that was brilliant. Imagine if Shining Force can come out, if people can show some interest in it. Imagine what this can mean for the whole Shining Force series. Just by ignoring it, by ignoring this and just not showing any enthusiasm, you're hurting the game, you're hurting the franchise. I mean, you know, this is honestly the only chance you're going to get for some high level people to take notice. If you don't finish signing this petition, those people who haven't signed and are watching this and just hate this game being on mobile, who, whatever your reason is, by supporting this, it will help Shining Force overall. So, honestly, anyone who's a Shining Force fan, just sign it. Even if you don't like this game in particular, this will help. Think about it. Fire Emblem Heroes. Fire Emblem Heroes coming out on mobile, but still loads of Fire Emblems still come out. It doesn't stunt the game. It doesn't do anything bad to the game. It only creates new chances for it to be recognized and for game companies to, or even for Sega to look at making a new one, or even remaking the old games and bringing them out in a new way, a new shape or form. You know, do you know how important this is, like, to some people? Please, if you really love Shining Force in any shape or form, please sign the petition. Give someone an opportunity to see what Shining Force is, and you know, more people will look into Shining Force. Some people will play the old ones based on this. Some people will get really into it. It's like with my Eternal Saga. It's like the Eternal Saga mobile game. Because of that, I got to learn about the game's first queen, 1 to 4, on the Super Nintendo. I had no idea about First Queen. Like, this is an amazing game in itself. This is a game you should check out. And you know, if I wouldn't have known if I didn't play Eternal Saga. So it's thanks, even though I understand the problems that mobile games bring, there are some great things about mobile games. There are some great things about mobile games that normal games don't have, and the kind of updates you get with mobile games, and the kind of opportunities you could have as a free-to-play player. Like, there are opportunities that you can have that people may never have had, you know. So please support, and yeah, keep going. And this is not only going to be sent to like Camelot, this is not only going to be recognized by some top companies, this is going to get press release. When you reach 1,000 in a petition, there are definitely going to be news outlets that will want to put that in. I've seen it done for games before with 1,000. Just reach 1,000 and show how much we like the game. Club Wisdom 8. Thank you everyone, over and out.